So, I'm not stupid. I know that there are people that are under the age of 21 that drink. Now, without getting into my personal beliefs or whatever, you guys know that, I believe strongly that it's your life. Do whatever you want as long as you are safe and you're not affecting my life or anyone else's lives around you or me. Do what you want. That's, kind of what I've always thought, as long as you're safe and everyone else is safe. But it comes to a point where, it gets kind of annoying. For instance, underage drinking. I was at this event. I'm going to get yelled at for saying it, but, VidCon. Alright, there were some 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds drinking. And, as much as I try to avoid these situations, because I'm 20, I shouldn't be hanging around a drunk 15-year-old. Just saying. It definitely comes down to a maturity aspect. When these people are coming up to me like, Jared, I'm so drunk right now. I'm like, you are clearly not mature enough to be drinking. If you have to come over and tell me how drunk you are, you shouldn't be drinking in the first place. Sometimes I'll get, I've got a couple Skype accounts, and, some of them, yeah, I'll have like a 14-year-old message me, like, Jared, I'm so high right now. Or, Jared, I'm so drunk right now. I'm like, you felt the need to log on to tell me. You are clearly not mature enough to be doing it in the first place. It doesn't raise your coolness factor in my book. Alright? I think everyone's cool, but when you go up to me and you feel the need to tell me, or you feel the need to be like, Jared, sorry, did we hang out last night? Because I was way too drunk. I'm like, dude, you're like 15. Don't talk to me about that. You're clearly not mature enough to be drinking in the first place. I don't know, that just really bugs me. Because then I feel the need to put up with your drunk ass, and I don't want to do that. And it's not my responsibility, and you shouldn't be drinking in the first place. Because, as kids, I'm not going to, preach, don't drink underage. I'm never going to talk to you guys about what I personally believe with drinking or whatever. I'm just going to, I'm standing in the stance where it's, do what you want as long as, you're safe and everyone else around you is safe. But, your body is still developing at a young age. If you start drinking at age 15, 16, 17, you're I think it's 70 times more likely, not 70, but just some ungodly high number, to become an alcoholic, which I didn't really believe at first until I actually see it in real life when, there's some kids that just want to drink and they just feel this drive. And I'm like, okay, well, if that's your stance, you shouldn't be drinking in the first place. Drinking is meant to be such kind of a social thing. And yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say about that. Basically, if you're gonna be immature and you have to tell me or someone else around you how drunk you are, you're not mature enough to be drinking. Don't stumble over yourself. If you can't handle it, don't do it. You need to know your own limits, because I'm not gonna put up with your drunk ass, and I know a bunch of other people aren't gonna put up with it either. That being said, I do love you guys. Even though you might be one of the people that confronted me and going up to me saying how drunk you are. Also, don't stumble over me if I'm trying to sleep and you're drunk. Kids these days. I don't know. That's just kind of my thoughts on drinking. I'm tired of dealing with these stupid situations because some, 15, 16, 17-year-old decides to drink, which, whatever. It's their life, not mine. But then, immediately puts me in a bad situation or just starts looking like an asshole. So, that's it. So anyways, sorry these videos have been longer than usual. I've got 2 questions for you guys today, though. One, I move into my own house on Thursday. If you guys want to see maybe, a house tour, it'd be a good time to let me know now, because if enough people say no, I'm not going to do it. Second thing, I've really considered getting, an HD camera. I had a long talk with people at VidCon. A bunch of my subscribers showed up to VidCon, and I was like, this is sweet. So we just had, one-on-one talks a lot about, what they like. We talked about their channels a lot, but then when it came to my channel, it was what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it, and it came up the question of an HD camera. All right, I could get an HD camera, but right now I really like this, this thing. But a lot of people say that they like me covering, controversial topics more, which is why I'm like, do I want to get an HD camera and turn it into a show, or do you guys like this freeform kind of thing? I don't know. Let me know. Also, let me know your thoughts on underage drinking. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm glad we got to share this moment together, and I love you, baby, so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Double kiss.